Hello and welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Adam Cellini. Topping our news tonight, heartbreak after losing a legend here in Manatee County. Snooty, the world's oldest manatee, found dead in his tank under mysterious circumstances only hours after his 69th birthday party. ABC 7's Erica Jackson is joining us live from the South Florida Museum to share what staff believes may have happened to Manatee County's longtime mascot. Erica.
Good evening, Adam. Snooty was found in an area of his tank, which is normally blocked off for plumbing. And now this hallway area is big enough for the 3 other manatees that are also in that tank. And they're able to swim in and they're able to get out safely. But for 1,300-pound Snooty, he was just too big and he found himself stuck in this tank.
He was the brand recognition of Manatee County. And people always, when they came to Manatee, let's face it, he's cute.
The world's oldest manatee in captivity, spending most of his life here in the appropriately named Manatee County.
It doesn't take a whole lot to realize the impact Snooty had on this community. Just look around you. He's been a part of the very fabric of our lives.
Saturday, Snooty's 69th birthday party attracted more than 5,000 visitors from the Suncoast and around the country. No one could have imagined it would be his last.
I just told her quietly because she kept pulling to want to go in and see Snooty, and I said, well, we have some sad news.
Staff who cared for him at the South Florida Museum are calling the death a heartbreaking accident. Snooty was found early Sunday in an underwater area only used to access plumbing. Museum staff believes a bolt came loose on an access panel door, allowing Snooty to pass through, where he became trapped.
The manatees had access to get into this tight area. The young manatees were able to get in and out of that, and it appears that Snooty was able to get into the area, but he was not able to extract himself from that situation.
South Florida Museum Provost and COO Jeff Rogers informed families individually of Snooty's passing as they arrived to the closed aquarium on Sunday.
When we got here, there was actually a fire crew out front. We were kind of wondering what was going on.
I just thought the fact that his birthday was yesterday, he was 69 years old and he was the oldest in the world, that maybe it was just unfortunately his time to go.
Although Snooty is believed to be the oldest manatee in history, museum staff doesn't believe age had anything to do with his sudden death. Snooty's habitat undergoes a visual inspection every day, and there were no indications that anything was wrong with his tank.
While, of course, they will be investigating some of the circumstances of his death, they will also be looking into everything we can learn from Snooty's incredible lifespan, his longevity.
And as you can see behind me, visitors are bringing different gifts in honor of Snooty. There are flowers, candles, and even some of his favorite snacks. And now the staff with the museum plans to look at the security cameras around the building as part of the investigation. Unfortunately, the beloved Snooty cam is turned off at night, so we won't be able to get any information from that. But Snooty's veterinarian of more than 20 years will be performing a necropsy to find out the official cause of Snooty's death, and we'll make sure to bring you all the updates as they become available. Reporting live in Bradenton, Erica Jackson, ABC 7, your Suncoast News.
All right, thank you very much, Erica, and many more reacting to that news through comments on our Facebook page. Lori writes, saw him yesterday for his birthday, taking my youngest granddaughter for the first time. So sad for Snooty and all of us who loved him. Denise says, I would stay there for hours watching Snooty swim around and eat from the caretaker's hands. What a gentle giant. I will miss our time together, Snooty. And Peggy commenting, it's like leaving a door open and a child drowning. Someone must be feeling very badly for their oversight. Bad loss. And if you'd like to leave us your own comments, memories, and or photos with Snooty, we welcome you to share those through our Facebook page. And if you'd like to be the first to know when something big is happening on the Suncoast, all you have to do is download our My Suncoast app. You'll get breaking news, traffic alerts, important news updates, and weather forecasts delivered straight to your phone. Well, Snooty officially became the mascot for Manatee County following a county commission vote back in 1979. And in his 69 years, he certainly earned the title, doing much more than just posing for those cameras. Here's a look back at the life of one of Bradenton's oldest residents.
The life of the oldest known manatee in the world started 69 years ago in Miami on this old Danish warship turned aquarium. The the first recorded birth of a manatee in human care. A year later, Snooty made his first trip to Bradenton for the 1949 DeSoto celebration, becoming a permanent resident with the South Florida Museum by the year's end.
Manatee County really liked the idea of having a baby manatee around, and they were kind of thinking about the idea of having a mascot.
After moving to the museum's new location in 1966, he began to build his legacy. In 1982, reaching millions of homes as part of a Captain Kangaroo documentary on the species. He would also aid scientific breakthroughs, once when a hydrophone was placed in his tank to help researchers discover manatee vocalization, and once again aiding scientists studying the manatee's ability to hear. In 1998, Snooty would get his first tank mate, Newton, and would host 33 other friends as part of the Manatee Rehabilitation Network. His birthdays became a must-see annual tradition in Bradenton, and by 2015, Guinness World Records officially named him the oldest living manatee in captivity, along the way touching lives both physically and from miles away across the globe. Snooty, an ambassador for his species, but more importantly, the Suncoast.
There you have it. We should all be so lucky to be so acclaimed in our lives.
Well, it was 1976 when I met Snooty, and Snooty, I remember coming right up to me at the pool, and he was just this gentle soul, this gentle giant, and you were so amazed because he really tracked you. He really paid attention. He seemed to greet you. He was glad you were there. That was the kind of introduction I had.
He was an ambassador for the species, but very unique because he was, raised in captivity and one of the first to do that, and sort of just kind of became another person almost. Had a ton of personality.
Like a favorite uncle, just somebody you enjoyed being around, and he always had this calming presence, and he was just, and there was almost a glint of humor with him
a little
too.
bit,
So he was just wonderful, and he will be sorely, sorely missed. He really will be.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And today was kind of mournful as far as the weather was concerned, wouldn't you say?
Very much so.
The good news is that the sun will come up tomorrow, and things are going to be improving a little bit as well as far as our forecast is concerned. This is what it looks like out there right now, and you can see all of those showers out in the Gulf of Mexico are beginning to diminish, and so they're not even looking as though they're going to reach our coastline. We may see the showers again tomorrow morning. They're going to hit us along the west coast and then drift on into the east as they've done over the past couple of days, but the amounts of rainfall are not going to be as great, and the chances are not as great either. We're only calling for about a 30% chance of rain now during the morning hours, and we're going to reduce that down to a 20% chance during the afternoon. Now, we have had plenty of rainfall recorded. Most of it has been the heaviest over here over the past 12 hours. You can see it's just been the heaviest off to our north and west, but we've had lighter rainfall amounts taking place throughout the day today east of I-75, and we're going to see that kind of development again tomorrow. 78 degrees is our present temperature. Our humidity is high, so is the dew point. Winds are coming in out of the southeast at 6 miles per hour, and for the rest of the night we're going to be seeing partly cloudy skies, and then during the morning hours you can see starting in the morning lots of cloud cover around, but then there's only a smaller chance of rain for the start of the day. We'll let you know what the work week is presenting. That's all coming up in just a few minutes. Adam.
All right, thank you very much, Wendy. In other news, a new face will be joining the school board in Manatee County. Florida Governor Rick Scott has appointed Bradenton healthcare executive and former teacher Scott Hopes to fill a vacant spot on the board that was left behind by Karen Carpenter, who resigned in June to live with her family in Massachusetts. Hopes says his goals are to boost student success rates and make the district as a whole more financially efficient.
Whether it's a private company or a public company or a public agency, we operate on annual budgets, and it should be a standard exercise every year at looking at how we deploy financial resources in order to achieve the goals and objectives of the organization.
Hope's seat will be up for election in 2018. And now to our nation's capital, and the Russia probe expected to headline a busy week in Washington. Healthcare reform and a new Democratic economic plan are also on the agenda. ABC's Brian Clark has a preview.
This week, the president's son-in-law, Jared Kushner, heads to Capitol Hill to be questioned behind closed doors by the Senate and House committees investigating Russian meddling in the 2016 presidential election.
I'm confident that when Jared Kushner speaks, and I'll keep my fingers crossed in saying this to you, it'll probably be the last time that he has to talk about Russia.
The White House trying to move past the media attention on Russia.
There's a ton of focus on what I like to call Russia fever.
Today, the White House struggled to explain where the president stands on pardons, leaving some to wonder if he may pardon himself should something come up in the Russia investigation.
The issue of pardons is not on the table. There's nothing to pardon from.
Meantime, the Senate is expected to vote this week on health care reform. The president tweeting Sunday night, if Republicans don't repeal and replace the disastrous Obamacare, the repercussions will be far greater than any of them understand. Despite that tweet, the margin for passage much smaller. And the Democrats, known more for opposing the president these days, according to an ABC News Washington Post poll, unveil their new economic agenda Monday.
So simply put, what do Democrats stand for? A better deal for working families, higher wages, less costs, tools for the 21st century.
Brian Clark, ABC News, New York.
Well, still to come here on ABC 7, authorities trace a terrifying human trafficking case in Texas back to a man living in Southwest Florida. And if you thought beaches were alligator proof, think again. Find out where in Florida a gator was spotted out of his element.
Northland Outdoors is about so much more than the biggest fish or the hottest hunting spots. All across the Northland, there are amazing people with incredible stories to tell. We're going to find those stories and share them with everyone.
Join us each and every week as we explore the Northland and experience some of the most exciting outdoor adventures in the country right here in our own backyard. This is Northland Outdoors.
There are many choices when it comes to AC companies. Our advice? Choose a company that performs employee background checks and is licensed with top manufacturers like Daikin. Daikin offers a 12-year parts and labor limited warranty. For better comfort and value, call Elite Heating and Air.
Attention, Americans eligible for Medicare. Are you getting all the benefits you're entitled to? Did you know there may be money available to lower your medical prescription costs? Call Health Markets and we'll tell you if you qualify.
Hi, I'm Dr. Martin Jeetsi. It's a new Medicare year. That means more changes and more confusion. The key question is, what can you do now to ensure you get the care you need in the coming year?
Call Health Markets today. You may qualify to save money on prescriptions. We'll help you find plans that may cost less, cover more, and could even lower your prescription costs to increase your savings. We help you find all the benefits you're entitled to, and we do it at no cost.
Make sure you have what you need to get the care that's right for you.
Find out if you qualify to receive extra help with your prescriptions. Call the number on the screen now. Representatives are standing by.
Need more space in your place? The More Space Place can help with Murphy beds that disappear to reveal a home office, living room, or den. Custom closets with designated areas for your shoes, bags, wardrobe, and accessories. Custom-built entertainment centers, garage storage systems, and more. The More Space Place has 3 showrooms next to Sonny's on US 41 South in Sarasota, on Lakewood Ranch Boulevard just south of State Route 64 in Bradenton, and on Tamiami Trail next to Panera Bread in Port Charlotte. Put more space in your place at the More Space Place.
Enjoy some of the best Suncoast restaurants on me. Just go to mysuncoast.com/dining, sign up for the newsletter if you haven't already, and you can win a $50 gift card to a restaurant in our area. We'll pick a winner each week, so go on our website and sign up now.
There are many choices when it comes to AC companies. Our advice? Choose a company that performs employee background checks and is licensed with top manufacturers like Daikin. Daikin offers a 12-year parts and labor limited warranty. For better comfort and value, call Elite Heating and Air.
Welcome back. An effort to smuggle immigrants goes terribly wrong, leaving at least 9 people dead. 17 survivors who were crammed into a sweltering tractor trailer found at a San Antonio Walmart are now being treated for life-threatening injuries. As for those responsible, federal authorities say charges will be filed against a Florida man, James Matthew Bradley Jr. of Clearwater, in connection to those deaths.
Our paramedics and firefighters found that each one of them had heart rates over about 130 beats per minute, which again, they were very hot to the touch. So these people were in that trailer without any signs of any type of water. So you're looking at a lot of heat stroke, a lot of dehydration.
Bradley is expected to make a court appearance after a criminal complaint is filed on Monday. Now authorities are turning their attention to where those people cross the border. Dozens of beachgoers looking to enjoy their summer on Daytona Beach are recovering tonight after jellyfish stung 60 people. Volusia County beach safety officers having to treat those people with a vinegar mixture after currents, likely caused by storms, moved jellyfish into the area. 27 people had to be rescued out of the water. And this may look like just another video of an alligator swimming along in Florida, but imagine the surprise of those who saw it off of Miami Beach on Sunday. This video taken from a pier above saltwater near that beach. Florida Fish and Wildlife crews, as you see, able to capture the reptile on the rocks near the jetty 2 hours later before any swimmers had a run-in with that lost critter. Look at that. Just milling about.
Isn't that amazing? And my mom and I have a picture of a gator on Casey Key Beach.
No kidding.
Right there.
All right.
Yes, indeed.
So if you're planning on going to Casey Key,
so
consider.
This was years ago, But they can show up anywhere, can't they?
They certainly can. Yeah.
Man, that's kind of scary.
Not just sharks, rather, we have to worry about. Gators, too.
Now we have gators to worry about.
And plenty of sharks.
Oh, my gosh. Well, you know, we've been talking about the rain that we've been experiencing for the last couple of days, and these are the amounts that we've seen over the past couple of days, and you can see they range anywhere from about 1 inch to all the way up to 4 inches of rain. Now, this, of course, taking place in pockets around the area, so this was not widespread, but what we did get was a good amount of rain. Some places got no rain. It's hard to believe when you're looking at a downpour of 4 inches. How is it that just west of Arcadia you didn't get anything? So this is why we are talking about isolated showers and thunderstorms. That's what took place, but you can see the heavy rains along the coastline, and then all of those showers moved off towards the east, and this again taking place over a 24-hour period. But things have really quieted down, and so now we're looking at even the clouds are beginning to dissipate. So we're going to start to see some changes in our forecast as we get some drier air that's going to be coming on in. And we still have the winds coming in out of the southwest, so that will help to generate showers along the coastline during the morning hours, and then they'll start to move off towards the east, just as they've done over the past couple of days. But now that we're introducing some drier air, we're not going to see as much in the way of rainfall. And watch these clouds, they just dissipate. And so right now we're looking at partly cloudy skies across the region, and we are likely not going to see any more rain developing tonight, but we will start to get those showers coming in during the morning hours, and then they're going to move off towards the east. They're just not going to be as numerous as they've been over the past 24-hour period. So this is finally a little bit of a drying out period. We're happy to see it. Look at the rain chances. They stay low, down to about a 20% chance over the overnight time period, and then by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, back up to about a 30% chance of rain, and then back down again. So not a whole lot in the way of rainfall. If you have outdoor plans for tomorrow, you're going to be able to get to them a lot better than you could do today and the day before. 86 was our daytime high, 73 the overnight low. Normally we're at 75 and 90, but look what it was back in 1971. 101 degrees. So we didn't beat any records today because we had so much cloud cover. 78 degrees for us under fair skies now, and we're looking at high humidity. The tropics are quiet. We're not expecting any development now, at least the National Hurricane Service isn't, for the next 5 days. And we are also looking at quiet conditions again at the beaches. It won't be pretty in the morning, but by the afternoon hours you might be able to get out there with partly cloudy skies. 89 degrees. The Gulf water temperature is 88 degrees. And over the next several days, we're looking for a 30% chance of rain all the way through Wednesday. And then we up those chances just a little bit on Thursday and Friday. Adam?
Thank you, Wendy. The Rays try to avoid a sweep on their home turf. That's coming up after the break.
If you're only hungry for a slice of apple pie, why buy the whole pie? And you certainly wouldn't want to pay for an all-you-can-eat buffet. So if you don't use your cell phone that much, why get charged for a plan that's too big or even an unlimited plan? Luckily, there's still a wireless company that shares your values. Welcome to Consumer Cellular. Our average customer pays about $25 a month for everything they need. Many pay even less, as plans start at just $10 a month. You'll get a straightforward bill that's easy to understand, with no surprises, and all the attention you deserve from our friendly customer service team. No wonder Consumer Cellular has received J.D. Power Awards for highest customer service. Plus, if you're an AARP member, you'll receive special discounts. It's easy to switch. You can even keep your phone and your number. So stop paying for more than you need and start your 30-day risk-free trial today. Call 800-457-2317. Go online or visit a Target store today.
It's been about a month, and I can honestly say I've seen the change in me. I went from being a depressed girl who didn't want help to this happy, caring girl who loves helping other people. I just really hope that people that went through what I went through get the help that they need, because their story is important and they are loved. Thank you so much for everything.
My name is Stephen Jaffe. The law firm's name is Farmer Jaffe. One of the beautiful things about Julius is he's always smiling, and it becomes infectious. The fact that Julius has a disability has absolutely nothing to do with the quality of work that he's done. Just a great person you want on your staff.
Hi, this is Dan Marino. When your business recruits people with disabilities, everybody wins. To find out how, go to disabilitieswork.employflorida.com.
Oh look, a bouquet of lump-livered drolls.
We went to a real school to show that bullying should be history.
You monkey-elbowed pockmarks. What a bunch of beef-witted pig nuts.
On Monday, October 2nd, let's all stand up for World Day of Bullying Prevention by rocking a blue shirt. Together, let's make bullying a thing of the past. Go blue and get your blue shirt at stompoutbullying.org.
Are you a soccer mom or dad? Regardless of their age or experience level, when your kids play soccer or any other sport, there's one person on the sideline who is key to help recognize and seek medical care for sports-related concussion. It's you. You need to know the signs and symptoms of concussion, and you need to act if you think your child has been injured. Remember, when in doubt, sit them out. To learn more, go to cdc.gov/concussion. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004.
Explore amazing merchants on the Suncoast. Find great prices, products, and services. Go to mysuncoast.com to buy local today. Now, sports.
The Rays have blown a multiple-run lead 2 times since Friday night and wound up in a sweep situation on their home field Sunday. Bucks quarterback Jameis Winston throwing out that first pitch just a bit inside there. Then in a tie ball game, Malik Smith all over that offering. Bases loaded double. 2 runs will score. Smith able to redeem himself for that huge error in center field during last night's loss. But in the 8th inning, not again. Roned Odor, a 2-run homer off Brad Boxberger. That ties the game at 5. And then one batter later, Carlos Gomez gives the Rangers the lead and the win. Tampa Bay squanders another lead late, and they are swept at home by the Rangers 6-5, your final. Jordan Spieth captured his first British Open on Sunday, making him the second youngest player to win 3 legs of a career Grand Slam behind Arnold Palmer. Spieth had 5 bogeys through 13 holes where he lost the lead, but came storming back with 3 birdies and an eagle on the last 4 holes to beat fellow American Matt Kuchar by 3 strokes.
That was a difficult thing to do today because it was just so up and down. I mean, I'm starving, you know. It's just today took as much out of me as any day that I've ever played golf.
Spieth is a PGA championship away from completing the Grand Slam. That tournament is less than a month away, starting August 10th. Well, U.S. men's soccer is going to the Ship Saturday night against Costa Rica. Clint Dempsey took over, feeding Josie Altidore right there for a go-ahead goal, and then scoring on a free kick later in the match and matching Landon Donovan's American record with his 57th international goal. The U.S. wins 2-0. They will face either Mexico or Jamaica in the final match on Wednesday. More to come here on ABC 7. Stay with us.
Attention Medicare beneficiaries. Many people with Medicare may be able to get extra benefits and don't even know they're available. You may be able to get dental, vision, hearing, and prescription drug coverage included in your plan. The Medicare Coverage Helpline is accepting calls to see if you're eligible to enroll now. You may be able to get extra benefits including dental, vision, and prescription drug coverage.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jason Buchwald. Making sure you go to the doctor and taking all your medications as prescribed can help protect your health. To make it easier, you may now be able to enroll in a Medicare Advantage plan that includes coverage for dental, vision, and prescription drugs. Help protect your health by choosing the right plan for you and get all the benefits you deserve.
Call to see if you may be able to get extra benefits, including dental, vision, and prescription coverage. Don't delay. Call to see if you're eligible to enroll and may be able to get extra benefits now. Call 800-711-7200. That's 800-711-7200.
So you've decided to go to college. That's cool. So pop quiz. Which is a better way to earn your degree? Commute to college and fill your gas tank, get stuck in traffic, drive in bad weather, try to find a parking space, walk a half-mile to class, or learn online at Independence University. In the park on a bench, on the beach on a towel, or on your couch with your kid, your campus is wherever you want it to be. You don't go to college. College goes to you. That's independence. That's Independence University. You schedule classes around your schedule, and all your supplies, including a brand new laptop and tablet, are included with tuition. At Independence U, you'll learn from professional instructors with real work experience. You'll get personal support in school and employment assistance when you graduate. Get your degree, but keep your life. That's independence. That's Independence University. So if you're really smart, you'd call now.
Call 1-800-319-0237.
Independence U, for an independent you.
Call 1-800-319-0237.
All hands on deck. What's up? I want to point out 3 tips for using the home computer more safely. Point away.
First, stop. Make sure your software is up to date and that you've password protected your computer's login and Wi-Fi connection.
Next, think before visiting a site, opening attachments, or clicking on links.
Then connect, knowing you're helping make the web safer for you
and for everyone. Make Stop, Think, Connect part of your daily online routine.
ABC 7, My Suncoast News. We're here for you. Watch My Suncoast News wherever you are. On our live stream, on our newly redesigned MySuncoast.com, and a brand new ABC 7 My Suncoast app, powered by the Eye Associates, providing sight for life, featuring traffic maps and live radar, and dining with recipes and all the hottest Suncoast restaurants. Visit MySuncoast.com and click on the mobile tab to download the ABC 7 My Suncoast app for iOS and Android. ABC 7 News at 7, weeknights. The Florida Lottery winning numbers are sponsored by Frontier Fios.
As of today, the superhero film Wonder Woman is the highest grossing movie of the summer, but that's not the only thing that they are celebrating. With $398 million made from North American theaters, Wonder Woman's sequel has now been confirmed. Right now, no word on whether the director of the first movie, Patty Jenkins, will be returning to direct the sequel. However, Warner Brothers Studios says she has started writing it, so maybe a good sign. Remember elementary school science fairs where you build baking soda and vinegar volcanoes and wanted to make the biggest one in class? Well, the Oregon Museum of Science and Industry is looking to put all of those volcanoes to shame, building a soda volcano so big they want to break a Guinness World Record. That supersize experiment is 34 feet tall compared to the current record 28-foot tall experiment. No official word yet from Guinness on whether they actually broke that record. But if you're in a nearby home, you probably want to evacuate. After days of celebration, the winner of Key West's Ernest Hemingway lookalike competition has been declared. Complete with a white Hemingway-like beard, 71-year-old Richard Phillip of Texas takes that crown. But what really put him over the top was Phillip piloted a replica of Hemingway's fishing boat from Miami to Key West.
Wow.
Yeah. Judged by former winners, the contest has attracted over 150 participants. How about that?
Oh, good
confidence?
for him. Yeah, he
Yeah.
really brought a little bit more to the table, didn't he? That's
Clearly, he's more of like the method Ernest Hemingway type actor.
Yes,
you know,
indeed.
the other guys thought maybe they were, but they weren't piloting boats and putting their life in danger for that title.
Oh my
So,
goodness, he really wanted it.
Yeah,
he
he really did.
wanted it, and he looked like the guy.
He did.
Yes, he did.
Yeah. You
Looks
know,
like Ernest.
gray hair, slightly overweight. Nailed it.